Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make some juicy, spicy Jamaican chicken patty. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're going to start off by rinsing our chicken. I have about 2 pounds of chicken breast. It's already diced. Add some vinegar. Make sure you drain off that extra water. Right now we're going to set this aside. Yes guys, so now I'm going to season my chicken. Alright, so I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of chicken seasoning, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 tablespoon of curry powder. Yeah man, so now we're going to mix everything together, until the chicken and the seasoning, is nicely combined together. Yeah man. So this is how, your chicken should be looking right now. Alright guys, so for this part of the recipe, you're going to need some type of blender or a food processor. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add our chicken or seasoned chicken right in, just like that. We're going to go ahead and close it up. Alright, so your chicken should be looking something like this right now. Alright, it should have this nice little ground beef or ground chicken texture. So we're going to remove this from the food processor, wash it up real quick, and then we're going to add our veggies, do the same process, and then we're going to start cooking. Now you just want to add about a ½ cup of water, add about a tablespoon of grated ginger, 3 tablespoons of fresh thyme, about a ½ cup of potato, 1 green onion, 4 cloves of garlic, fresh garlic. We have 1 carrot or about a ½ cup, and then we have about 2 baby bell peppers. Drop it in. And by the way, I almost forgot, you want to add some onion. Alright, this is about 1/3 of a cup of onion. Add about half scotch bonnet pepper for the extra spice. Alright. Alright, so right about now we're going to start making the dough. You're going to need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of curry powder, and a tablespoon of brown sugar. Mix it in. And now we're going to add some cold water along with some grated frozen butter. So this is about a ½ cup of butter. We're going to mix it in just like that. We're just going to add a little bit of the water, not too much. Just add a little bit at a time because you don't want to spoil the dough, alright? Just mix it in little by little. And after we form the dough, guys, we're just going to let this sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Fold it in, just like that. We're almost there, guys, almost there. A little bit more water. Alright, so now we're going to use our hands to knead the dough. We're We're not gonna need it too much. All right, so we're gonna put this in the refrigerator, guys. Cover it with a plastic wrap, and you should be good. 30 minutes. All right, so now we're gonna get our work surface ready to go. All right, you want to add some flour. This is gonna prevent the dough from sticking to your work table. Add your dough. And we're gonna try to make a nice long rectangular shape dough. Press it down a little bit before you start rolling. All right. Roll and flip. All right. Flip it over. All right, so as you can see, it started to stick, so we're gonna add a little bit more flour. Rolled it out, just like that. And once it becomes nice and flat, we're gonna add our beef tallow, all right, or beef sweat, whichever one you have available at home. I believe the sweat is much better because it has a higher melting point. But if you have the sweat or just butter, you can add that as well. And we're just going to repeat the same steps by folding and adding our beef tallow. Yes, guys, so this is how your dough should be looking. You know, your Jamaican chicken patty dough or beef patty. So we're going to let this sit in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. This is going to prevent the butter and the beef tallow from melting. All right, stay tuned. Yes, so right about now we're going to add some oil, some cooking oil. About 3 to 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. And then we're going to add some curry powder. Not a lot. About a teaspoon of curry powder, and then we're going to add some natural fresh grated turmeric. This is about a teaspoon as well. Mix it in together. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds until the curry is nicely burned, and then we're going to drop in the chicken, the blended chicken that we did earlier, you know. I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of pimento berries, crushed pimento. Mix it in. That's going to add a nice flavor as well. Then we're going to drop in the chicken. Yeah, man, just like that. Now waste no time, you know. Yeah. Stir it up. So we're going to cook the chicken for about 5 minutes or until it's fully cooked. All right, so you just want to saute everything together, infuse all of that flavor from the turmeric, natural turmeric and the curry powder inside of the chicken. Yeah, man. After the chicken is fully cooked, then we're going to add in some of the blended herbs and spices
that we did earlier as well. And then we're gonna cook it down for a few more minutes with about a half cup of breadcrumbs. It's smelling so good. So mixing the blended herbs, with your curry chicken, it's gonna add the nice flavor to it, spicy, you know, a lot of aromatics right here, guys. A lot of flavor. And we're just gonna stir this up for another minute or so, and then we're gonna add some chicken stock and finalize the process. So here I have about a cup of chicken stock. Add that in. And just cook it for a few more minutes. Yes, guys, so the chicken is fully cooked. So we're gonna add in some breadcrumbs. Add in about a half cup. Mix it up. And the filling should be nice and thick by now, between the sauce, the chicken and everything. You should have a nice gooey, texture, just like this. But we're gonna let this breadcrumbs cook out a little bit, and then we'll remove it from the heat, Look at that filling. Woo! Smelling good, looking good. So we're gonna roll our dough for one final time, and then we're gonna add our filling. So we're just gonna try to get this nice and flat, and then we should be good. All right, so I'm gonna get a knife, cut this in half. We're gonna set this aside. Put this piece back in the fridge until I'm done with this right here. All right, so I'm gonna roll this half right here all the way out. Because the patty dough, you want it to be thin, but at the same time flaky and crispy. All right, so now I'm gonna add my filling. Let's add a nice portion. And you want to space it out about 1 inch apart. Just like that. Add a little bit more. We're not going to overstuff it. And then we're just going to fold like this. Just grab a fork and just press around the edges, just like that. And this will be able to seal, the chicken filling on the inside. And then you just want to poke a hole on top just to release some of that air, because you don't want your patties to be like the filling to be all over the place. All right, first I'm gonna break it off a little. Ooh, look at that steam. It's hot. Wow.
Guys.
Oh my God, look at that meat, guys. This is packed with a bunch of flavor. Oh my God. You know, the meat is perfect, you know, the right spice. You know, it's a little bit flaky, you know, not too much. You know, the flakiness on the crust, guys, is still not perfected, but I don't think anybody on YouTube will be able to imitate the real Jamaican crust, you know, on the patty. But this is close and the flavor is there, guys. Trust me. You definitely need to try it. If this is your first time watching my video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing recipes. Peace. Look at this. My God. Ooh. Ooh. Meat. Ooh. This is how I like my patty to be meaty. Yeah, man. Loaded. Fully loaded. What's it, man? Wow.